What's good, everyone? I'm back, and today we're going to be going through something that I have a fondness to. So, I love Spider-Man. He's like my guy.
It's Spider-Man!
Favorite superhero. And I love to make films. I am a quote-unquote filmmaker. I've made a few short films.
Talk about it. What I want is for you to mind your business, lady. Besides, how you gonna try and get all in my business knowing dang well I don't know you from a can of paint?
Love them, and I've yet to make a Spider-Man short film. I've yet to merge them, but there are a bunch of people who have already done it, and I am a fan of this subgenre of films. There is if you didn't know, a subgenre of films all dedicated to the character of Spider-Man, and I've seen a few of these. So today, for those of you who are interested in that sort of thing, I'm going to be ranking my top 10 best Spider-Man fan films. Now, I by no means have seen every one of these. Sorry, I kinda got life to live. Plus, there is a good bit of these out there, especially now. They've been doing these for a while. But what I've seen, I think you'll be surprised at how eclectic the list is. And I think in this list, there is something for everybody. So, without further ado, let's get into this. At number 10, Miles Morales' Final Day Spider-Man fan film.
Because Goblin,
Can we talk about this after the murderous vampire guy is taken down?
okay, but what's your plan?
We fight. Hard.
Saying one verb does not make a plan. How's she gonna show up from another universe and not have a plan? Bruh.
There was some stuff to like here. The narration and cutaways were a bit jarring in the beginning, but you can get used to them. The effects were also decent, and I appreciate the simple story. There were a couple writing contrivances I wasn't too fond of, and the cast left a bit to be desired, but otherwise, fun, decent film. At number 9, Spider-Man Lives, a Miles Morales story.
All I know is that there's someone out there watching over us, and for the people of Brooklyn. And that brings me hope that we're all together in this fight.
This one is a mixed bag for me. I did enjoy the story they told, and the filmmaking and VFX were very decent for a fan film. Again, I'm very impressed by anything halfway decent in a fan film effects-wise. However, the casting left a bit to be desired, as some of the acting in this one ranged from cheesy to overdramatic, and the actor for Miles did seem a bit too old to be entirely believable in the role. Outside of that, decent project that more than 50k people like, so that's gotta count for something. At number 8, Spider-Man: The Ballad of Mary Jane, a fan film by Chris R. Dude, this thing has the wildest opening I've ever seen in the history of fan films. Like, what was I watching? A man literally walks up to another man's doorstep, forces his way in, stabbing him, talking about some, I like your house. It's revealed who the man is later, but until then, you're just like, what? From there, the film moves at breakneck pace, telling an original story of Peter meeting MJ for the first time in LA. There's a standout fight scene towards the middle, and a decent couple seconds with the Stark suit AI Karen. But other than that, this was such a random one. Fun, but so out there. At number 7, Spider-Man Field Day.
I just don't want you to experience what I've had to go through. Leave it to me, kid. Got it all covered. I promise.
I didn't hate that. These were literally my words immediately upon finishing the film. This one felt very homemade. The story does a bit of a twist on the Miguel O'Hara story, making him part of a bit of a buddy cop, low budget story with Spidey, and them chasing crooks around the city at 3 in the morning. There is one good standout fight scene in the middle of the film, and a bunch of cool little moments throughout. I like this. it definitely felt like a film made by fans. At number 6, Spider-Man Hunted.
Just like I said, too easy. You cannot resist coming to the rescue, can you?
Let the kid go, Craven. It's me you want.
And here you are. I'll let the kid go when I have your body.
Jeez. At least take me to dinner first.
This one is a bit rough around the edges. There were definitely limitations clearly present from a casting side of things, with the actors not always fitting a believable build of the characters they were playing. And there were a couple contrivances allowed by the writers that I wasn't too fond of. But that out the way, there's a lot to like. I would even say love about this film. It's fun, and you can tell a lot of passion went into this one. The production and VFX were high quality, and outside of a couple cringy moments...
What? Oh, I'm so sorry. You can see yourself out, right?
Peter?
Bye!
This film definitely honored the character of Spider-Man. The guy who played Craven was the best actor in this thing. I really enjoyed him. At number 5, Marvel Knights Spider-Man, a fan film. This is also one that brings a good bit of nostalgia. I saw this around the same time as Spider-Man Eclipse coming up on the list, and it just solidified how varied and established this Spider-Man fan film community was. And while the newer films are fun, there's something so honest and authentic about these older films I can't get over. Well acted, decent effects, and a simple yet unique take on Peter Parker, I really enjoy this one. And the lizard bit at the end still gets me excited. Would have loved the part 2. At number 4, Spider-Man Lotus. Ooh. This film was killed by preconceived notions and ill-conceived revelations. At this point, it's no secret to anyone who's been following or heck, expressed interest in this film's production that the director and lead actor were caught up in a pretty significant racial controversy on top of the VFX artists having a falling out. The controversy surrounding the film became more of a talking point than the project itself. Welcome to the big leagues, I guess. And what ensued even after the film's release was a wave of biased and hateful criticism that's tarnishing the film's legacy. Now, this might be a hot take, but I don't think the film's horrible. I and a couple other folks actually appreciated the work done on this film and can more than stomach the final product. Bottom line, I think just for the experience of saying, I saw that controversial Spidey film, give it a fair shot and honest watch. At number 3, A Friend Called Spider-Man.
I do understand, but this isn't the answer. You're not meaningless. I choose to wear this costume every day because everyone has meaning. And that's why I'm here. Because your life has meaning. Can I ask you a question? What do you want to be when you get out of school?
I wanted to be a photographer.
Oh, that's great. I'm not too bad with a camera myself.
Yo, this film is just so endearing. Upon first watch, I knew this would make the list. I'm a sucker for simple, poignant storytelling, and this film takes the saving someone from suicide trope that's been used in a bunch of films and executes it so respectfully and realistically. So much so that I can forgive its rather easy premise. The writing feels like Spider-Man. The resolution feels earned. I'd highly recommended. At number 2, Spider-Man Cake Day.
This is your last chance to surrender. I'm about to get my second wind.
Kill him.
Right now. It's been a long day and I've got a lot of pent-up aggression. Let's go!
This film was just fun. A high-quality love letter to 60s Spider-Man with a modern twist. It follows Peter's attempts to pick up and successfully deliver a cake to Mary Jane on her birthday. A premise that actually made its way into Across the Spider-Verse as Miles is seen picking up a cake for his dad's party. It's clear Corridor Crew are master VFX artists and put a heck of a lot more time into the production over the story. But that doesn't stop this from being a great ride and a staple fan film for me. And at number 1, drum roll please.
Well, ain't you pretty?
Spider-Man Eclipse. Just non-stop action from top to bottom. I remember seeing this film around middle school years and not really understanding it. It was one of, if not my first introduction to fan films, and what an introduction it was for my little mind. From a cold open that sees Spider-Man escaping a dangerous facility to ending on a cliffhanger promising greater danger and spectacle. I loved this and continue to come back to this well-crafted thrill ride. So that wraps up our list of top 10 Spider-Man fan films. Have you seen any of these? Do you recommend any others? Let me know in the comments if you're so inclined. And until next time, may God bless and keep y'all. Peace and deuces.